I guess it's time for another update. So I've been working on kind of a lot of things, gearing up for an expo, trying to get a just a little demo out, and so there's a couple of changes. Not a changes really, but add-ons. First thing is combat has evolved. I mean, not really, but kind of. Um, I'm adding enemies. I'm using Blender to create 3D assets and then converting them to sprites. Really fun stuff. I've been having a good time. The first example of that is the tree octopus. I do a lot of sprite generations or like pre-fetches and stuff. So here is the tree octopus. I converted the main guy. Well, I guess you guys haven't seen the combat mechanics yet. So this is kind of new for everybody, but it's Punch-Out style, and with the addition of a lot more things going on. I still have to kind of hone in a couple of things, but you can do a lot of different things with button combinations. And you could do different moves and stuff. So that's one of the things, new additions is going 3D like that. What else? There's another enemy. I won't fight him yet. He's a little glitchy. I haven't figured it out yet. I guess we're going to go to the village. I hit the invisible block. I decided to make sound makers as environmental music. What you hear now shouldn't be happening. I don't know why it's happening, but one of the additions is houses, homes. This was really fun to do. Took weeks, not weeks, days to figure out how to fade it in the back while maintaining collision and all that, and depth and all that. This is on a 2D scape, but it looks 3D. You could walk up on here if you need to. I haven't got everything figured out, or not figured out, but planned out here. Certain houses you can't really do much with. These sound makers are distance based, so the further you are away from them, the less you'll hear them. Let's hurry up over here. Let's keep going. So the other addition is that in the trees, or not in the trees, in the houses, there's a ladder there. Ignore that; it's not properly placed yet. I'm figuring stuff out. But in these houses, like this one, what I wanted to do was, instead of going to another room, I wanted to actually just go into the house. The ladder there is for the second floor. But when you go into the house, this is what I wanted. I wanted you to kind of explore the little home inside and pick up crap that you might need. And also to be able to see what's going on out there through these windows. They're transparent. And when you exit, back at it. I'm going to fix that window over there, just so you don't see inside of the illusion. So yeah, there's houses. I used a lot of tools to help me along the way. Like the chickens are regenerated by AI, which I like. The houses are generated by AI, which I like. They do a lot better than I would ever do, so I'm going to use them. Uh, with that came a lot of work, anyways, editing and whatnot. So I really, you can judge me all you want. Next up, yeah. So houses, cool, right? Dialogue system. I do want to show you a couple of things. There is one huge thing, but dialogue system. I got to fix the text box so it's not so small. When it's not maximum screen size, it's like regular size. But when you maximize it, it's like tiny. I don't know why. But each letter makes its own unique sound. And then I have a flag system. So things change. Dialogue changes. So she just said one thing, and then after you initially talked to her, this is something I carried over from Divinity modding. And then this triggers a flag, you just saying ... things like that. So everything makes a noise, everything you could talk to, and it should say different things at random. And they all have different sounds they make. And it's all unique because it's all letter based. So whatever you type, that's the sound signature. So there is two things going on here. You got the first dialogue, which is random, and then the second one following up is also random. So I have a list of random dialogues that happen, and then there's generic dialogue. Some folks have like weird jokey dialogues that happen. The mix and match of randomness, it's kind of funny. I'll share the system at a later time, the dialogue system, because that one was a great success. Very nicely done. The next thing is in the game you go into like a factory and you gotta exterminate some pests, and then this guy right here, the one you meet, I haven't talked to him yet because I want to show you this first, but you talk to him and he's kind of your companion, your first companion, and he creates a little mini game that you could play based off of the events that happen. So here's the mini game. It's called Pest Exterminator. And let's go. You know what? Let's select a different level. You just press back B, and it just kind of randomizes whatever. You can't get out of this. I used to be able to, but now I can't. I have to fix that. Let's go with this one. Some of these rats are good to go. Some of them are still in the works. When you get hit, little feedback for you. Uh-oh, Truck's wave started. I'd really like a weapon right now. Anyways, that's what happens. I can't get out of the game. So I'll have to just exit the game and restart it. I have to figure out why you should be able to get out. You should be able to quit. But the last thing is just the companion system. So anyways, that's a fun little mini game. Had a lot of good time creating that. That was fun. So you get this guy. You could do selection options, but the main thing is that he could join you, and this is kind of where the quest stuff starts to happen. Really got to fix that text box. You don't really have a choice, but he joined you, and you can go, and pal around with him. He's kind of your first companion. Yeah, I'll show you this combat here. So this is a little glitchy. I haven't figured out why he doesn't show up for the first couple of seconds, but he does. And he's still in pixel mode here. I do have a 3D version of him, which I will convert. It's a lot easier to animate with. Oh, geez. All this stuff is for debugging, you see on the side. I gave myself a lot of health, but apparently that doesn't work. So that's one of the enemies, and then there's another one around here somewhere. So when you see that little glitchy thing, that's a prefetch. I might get rid of that, but I kind of like the effect. I don't know. He has a lot more health, and he'll kill you. I do have to adjust some of the hitboxes. I adjusted the size and the distance to the player. They were too far up. And so I didn't like that, so I wanted him up close and personal. I did make the body transparent of the player, just so you could see more of the more of what's going on. It's a little backhand action. I'll let him kill me, just so you guys could see what happens when you die. So you go into this the recovery pose, press a bunch of buttons, your trigger buttons, and then if you don't do it in time, you have 4 chances, you die, and he kills you. And you get respawned with your little pal at the respawn point. You will select these eventually, so once it's activated. These are rocks. you can't pass through yet because you need this drill, which is you can't access yet because I'm still working on the menu too. There's a lot of stuff I'm doing. So yeah, that's it. That's what I got going on. So it's coming together. The dialogue system, I'm very very excited about because it's a huge headache to write, and it's much improved now. And I could blast out dialogue to care for characters really quickly. So that's been great. Anyway, see you next time.